Hello everyone, welcome to my new channel. This is Langisms, where I talk all about different stuff, right? That has to deal with a lot of different things, and I'll get into what those things are in a minute, but I just wanted to go ahead and say I started this channel because I do a hot sauce channel as well called Honest Sauce and Spicy Stuff Reviews, where I talk about hot sauce. I review hot sauces. I review different spicy things too, like foods and such. And I was at one point doing a talk, like kind of during those videos, about these kind of like more like deeper thought topics and stuff. And I was finding that it wasn't really like kind of going with that thing. So I just decided to do this channel and just do the hot sauce videos as the hot sauce videos and stuff. So you might be wondering what this channel is going to be about, right? It's going to be about a lot of different things. Things that interest me. So that's what this channel is going to be about. And it'll be things like personal growth, spirituality, science, psychology, art, sociology, nutrition, cooking, food in general, as well as music, movies, maybe some TV shows, and gardening and other things, and these are just a generalized idea of what it'll be about, but it's going to be about a lot of different things. I'm also going to be talking a lot about my own personal experiences with different topics such as my childhood, going through school, my young adulthood, being an adult, different experiences during those different phases, about getting older even, Also, I'm gay, so I'll be talking about what it's like being gay, or what it was like growing up gay, or like different topics that come to my brain on that kind of issue of sexuality and sexual identity and things like that. And that kind of plays into also things like relationships, family dynamics, heartache, death, trauma, and about overcoming some of these like issues that I've experienced during my life, and maybe even looking at how other people might have overcome things, like looking at things such as writings or maybe even other videos and stuff. And I think you'll just learn about like my own personal process and things during these topics and stuff, and not just the personal stuff. I think you'll kind of get a sense of who I am and stuff through me talking about other things in general, other things that I enjoy, or other topics that come into my brain and out my mouth. And hopefully, when I share these things that I've learned along the way and stuff, maybe like somebody out there will get some sort of insight into their own experience, or maybe even start to look at their own experience in a different way, or question things in a different way, and make up their own mind and validate their own experiences through these kind of discussions that I'm going to have. But I also think I should share with you guys what this channel's not going to be about. I'm not looking for any debates. I'm really not looking to have arguments or criticize other people's ideas about things. And I'm not really looking to debate politics, religion, spirituality, any world event, or cultural issues of any sort. I might discuss some of these things and tell you like my ideas on it. And I don't mind looking at comments in the comment section, or if you like want to like put an idea of your own out there. But I'm not looking to have a really hardcore debate about my own reality and stuff, because from what I've learned through my life, I can kind of figure out things, I feel like, and I don't need somebody else trying to make me think or believe in what they believe, because I'm not going to do that to you guys. There'll be no whining. I'm not going to whine about my life. I might talk about some like really difficult situations and circumstances that I've experienced and how I dealt with them and how I moved through it, but please don't take it as me whining about my life. I wouldn't change anything in my life right now. It's made me who I am, and it's brought me to the point where I'm at. So I'm kind of okay with all these things, and I'm not regretting a bunch of stuff. Another thing I'm not going to do is tell you what to think, what to do, or how to act, or how to behave, or anything. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be talking about things from my own point of view, my own perspective, and my own experience only. So I don't intend on coming across as an authority on any one subject or anything like that. I might have had a lot of experience in a certain part of my life that might give me a little bit more insight than, say, somebody that doesn't have any experience in these kind of areas. But in no way, shape, or form am I an authority on anything. I'm not really sure anybody is an authority on things. I think there's people that have like lots of experience and things like that, or maybe even education in certain areas that give them a little bit more of an advantage in navigating some of these issues and topics and things like that. But in no way, shape, or form do I really think anybody is the last word on anything. I think there's always room to learn, there's always room to grow, there's always room to change your mind. And I am not going to sit there and say, listen to me, this is the reality, this is the end of this discussion, or anything like that. I won't do that. And another thing I don't feel like really talking about are conspiracies. I might talk about like the psychology I've experienced around those things, and my thought processes on some of these things, and I'll probably do a whole episode on, like, you know, how I believed in conspiracies or something like that at some point. But in no way, shape, or form am I looking to debate people on the reality or the truth of any kind of conspiracy theories whatsoever. All right, so I'm gonna do my best, everyone, to not be a dick if somebody has a different opinion than me, or invalidate their own experiences, or play to my own identity on things in order to satisfy that about different topics and stuff. And if I do these things, I fully, if I haven't caught myself and looked at my own participation in that, I wouldn't necessarily like discredit anybody that wants to kind of call me out on those things. I'm willing to listen to anybody's opinion, and I'm willing to like mull it over in my own mind and make a decision about it. But I also am not going to sit there and let somebody else, you know, be an asshole just for the sake of being an asshole. So, and that also means I'm not going to play to everybody else's stuff. Like if you have a different opinion of me, I'm not going to just play to it. So if I see anybody on the comment section trying to like do things that I myself wouldn't do, I'm not going to bend and play the game with that. I try to avoid certain things in my life, and I'm always trying to be a better person and level myself up, so to speak, you know, as far as like morality and compassion and empathy and things like that. So if I see any kind of like things or any kind of like pull that's trying to pull me into that direction or anything, I'm going to shut that down probably, and I might make a statement about it, but I am not going to give it my full attention and try to be that thing just in order to get views and stuff, because this channel really isn't about me making money or getting views or anything. It's about being creative and expressing myself. And I like making videos. I like doing the editing. I like the process of making videos. So that's what this is going to be. So, yeah. So what I'm trying to say is I'm going to think before I speak. I hope everybody else does too. And I think that's going to do it. This is just an introduction video. I'll be putting my first video out after the first of the year. And I look forward to talking about things, and I hope you guys enjoy the channel. And maybe as we go and stuff, the community will grow and we can start interacting more, and maybe have like suggestions about different topics that maybe I have experienced I would be willing to talk about. If I haven't, I might look at things, but I really am working towards like just, you know, thinking before I speak. All right. So I guess I'll see you guys later. All right. I hope you all take care of yourselves and love yourselves and have compassion for yourself and other people in life, all right? I love you all.
Materialism.
Politicism.
Langisms.
Socialism.
Spiritualism. Fabulism.
Nationalism.
Elaborate schism.
Mysticism.
Colloquialism.
Anti-establishmentarianism.
Communism.
Spiritualism.
Capitalism. Atheism.
Globalism.
Ism.
Capitalism.
Ism.
Masochism.
Ism.
Colloquialism.
Barbarianism.
Naturism.
Ism.
Langisms.